So hi and welcome to this video. Today what we're going to be doing is, even though we finished the registration pages, what we're going to be doing is we'll be leaving the profiles for the moment because I want to actually let people create their own channels. So as you can see, we have the members page here, and then we just have a blank page called createchannel.php here. And if we go to the members page, it's blank, and the database has one table, so I haven't done anything. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come onto the members page, and we're going to say create a paragraph actually, and we're just going to say I don't know, welcome to video box. It looks like you haven't made a channel yet, and then we could just say we could just create a submit button. So input type equals submit. The name is gonna be create channel, and then the value is gonna be click here to create your, and we could just say click here to create one. So now if we refresh the page, as you can see, it's quite plain, but we're going to fix the style after we get the general code done. We're going to go back and fix up this part of the style, or these parts of the pages, because I think the menu is practically done. I mean, there's nothing more we can really add to it, but these pages need a bit of work. So as you can see, it says click here to create one, and when we click here, we're going to take the user to the create channel page.php. So here I'm just going to create a form. So form. So the form action is going to be create channel.php, and then the method is going to be post, and then that's all we need to do there. So then in the in the PHP code, all we have to type is if is set post post create channel, then we're just going to say header, header location, and then create channel.php. So what this says is if the create channel button is pressed, so if someone clicks that button, then we're going to use the header function in PHP to redirect the person to create channel.php, which is this channel, or this page here. So I'm just going to write here, this is the create channel page, and then we're going to refresh. So now if we click here to create one, it takes us to create channel.php, and we see the content of the page here. So we're pretty much done with the members page for the moment. We'll come back to it later if we get a chance. And on the create channel page, I'm just going to include the header. So as you can see here, now we have the header, and obviously we're going to create a h2 tag that says create your channel, and we're going to let people create more than one channel. We're going to let them create probably like a maximum of 5 or something, so they can have more than one channel associated with their account. So we're going to say form action equals create channel.php, method equals post, input input type equals text, name equals channel name, and then value equals the value is going to be equal to give your channel a name, and then on click is going to say value dot or value equals nothing. So when they click on the box, the value gets reset. So as you can see, we have a text box here that says give your channel a name, but when we click on it, it empties the text box. I'm actually going to increase the size to I don't know, 40. The max length is going to be I don't know, 32 characters. So now if we refresh or just hit this again, we have our box. We're going to have a submit button underneath or beside it, doesn't matter. So we can actually copy that from this page and paste it in. Okay, so what we're going to say is just create channel, and now we have our create channel button beside it. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to check if it's being submitted correctly. So we're going to say if obviously if is set post create channel, then we're going to print, or not print, echo and print are the same thing basically, so it doesn't matter which one we use, but I'm just going to say your channel has been created, and we're just going to refresh. So now if we click create channel, it says your channel has been created, but obviously it hasn't because we haven't even created a database yet. So we're going to do that now. I just zoomed out so you'd be able to see better. So if we type in create a table actually called channels, we can plan out the fields. So obviously we need an ID to uniquely identify every channel. We need a channel name, and then created by, and then date created. So there's 4 fields we need. And when this loads, the first field I said was ID, second channel name, third created by, and then the final one was the date that the user created the channel, so date created. Channel names of varchar, created by is a varchar, and then date can just be date to keep things simple. Varchar length of both of these is going to be 32 characters. We're going to auto increment the ID and set it to primary. And we're just going to click save. So now the channels table has been created. We're going to go back to work on our form. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a MySQL query called create channel equals MySQL, MySQL query insert into channels where, insert into channels values so we're going to say insert into channels values. So ID we can leave empty because it's auto increment. channel name is going to be equal to, okay, we actually need to create that. So if we say channel name equals post channel name, so that just means whatever the value of the channel name text box is will be assigned to the channel name variable. And well, that's it really. So we just need to put in here channel name. What's next? Created by, so created, well, we can leave that one out for the moment. And then the other one was just date, so date equals date. We use the date function, and then we use we tell it how to format the date, so we year, month, day. And then here, created by is the user variable, I think, and then date is always going to be the date variable. So then once that's created, we're just going to echo your channel was created successfully. So now if we come back to this page and we refresh it, I'm going to create a channel called Creative Code. And then if I click create channel, your channel was created successfully, but we mistyped channel name, but it should still have gone into the database. So as you can see, that went blue, and it wasn't blue already, so that shows that our row must have been added. It says approximately 1 total, so that means our row was definitely added, but the only problem was the channel name variable. So we just need to spell this correctly, and we'll do the checks in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back out, and we're going to empty this table. So what that'll do is it just gets rid of everything. And then now if we create our channel, we don't get any errors, and if we go into the channels table, you can see here we have a channel called Creative Code, created by Francis, and then today's date. So that means it's creating the channel successfully, but we need to do some checks to make sure that the same channel doesn't get entered more than once. So let's actually do that now. So what we're going to say is if channel name equals channel name db, then echo that channel already exists, and then or else. That's the only check we really need to do, is to make sure that the channel hasn't been created already. And now we need to do so now we need to make the channel name channel name db variable. So we're going to create that now. So channel name db equals MySQL query, and we're just going to say select channel name from channels where channel name equals where is it? Here, where channel name equals channel name, and then we just need to say numRows equals MySQL numRows channel name db, and then we just have to say if numRows equals 1, then echo that channel already exists, or so then actually that's all we need to do. And we could also say okay, no, that should work anyway. So I'm just going to explain what this does. So this query just says select the channel name row, or select this column actually from the channels table, which we're in here, where the channel name is equal to the variable channel name. So it will select the column channel name from the channels table where the row in underneath the column or channel name equals the same as the channel name variable, which is whatever is typed into this box. So we can try that out now. So if we refresh the page, and now if we were to say we just yeah, actually it should work. If we were to type in creative code again and click create channel, it says that channel already okay, we've got a problem. Okay, so we're creating the channel, but we are realizing that it already exists. That's good. That shows that it's working. So here we're just going to check that by echoing channel name db. So we're going to try it again. So okay, we have a problem. So we're going to undo that actually and just go back to the way it was. But the reason it was still going anyway is because we can actually get rid of this. Because we need an else. So by deleting this if statement because it's redundant, basically because we don't need it because we have this num rows check. Because what this does is it checks the number of rows returned, and if the number of rows returned equals 1, then we echo that channel already exists. And what we need to do is we just can delete this if statement isn't needed, and then what this does is it makes a complete if statement. So now we have if num rows equals 1, that channel already exists, or else create the channel. So that bug should be gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually change this from equals 1 to doesn't equal 0. So that way if we have any errors when we're inserting or when we're creating channels, this code should still run. But if we ever had a problem and a channel got inserted twice, then this code wouldn't run. So then no matter how many times the channel existed, it would be created over and over, and that would just be a hassle that we don't need. So to save time in the future, in case we ever run into problems, we're just going to change that. So now I'm going to go back here and just empty the channels table again. And now we're going to actually try and insert a channel again. So if I create that channel and hit create channel, your channel was created successfully. If I try to create it again, that channel already exists. And then now if I try to create one that doesn't exist, so Francis, then it says your channel was created successfully. So if all this code worked, we should have 2 rows in our table now. And there it says approximately 2, and here they are. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, sorry. Don't forget to comment, like, favorite, and subscribe. Well, that's basically it. And in the next video, we'll be finishing this off. And on the members page, we will be displaying people's channels, and we will be removing this message if someone has a channel. And I will probably be imposing a limit on the amount of channels you can create, so that someone can't have 1 million channels. So that's it, and I'll see you next time.